Hi guys, welcome to Mala's Verse. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. And today's reading is going to be for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Gemini, we are going to look into what is a compliment you do not get to hear. And before we get into the reading, take a few deep breaths, breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to ring the singing bowl. All right, Gemini. So, your main message as to what is a compliment you do not get to hear, for that we have the Seven of Wands. A compliment that's more so because it's bottom deck energy. So this is like a compliment people might give you energetically. They might not be able to recognize this about you, or logicalize this, or give this compliment to you very cognitively in their mind. And for that we have Three of Cups and the Hermit card, which is interesting because Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, and you yourself are present in the first card here, or the card here actually. And with the Hermit card also, you are, the Mercury energy is coming through so strongly. So it's a lot about your mindset here and how you view the world, or how you move about in the world, especially in terms of when you connect with others. So the Three of Cups, what I'm receiving is, you might seem like a happy-go-lucky person to a lot of people, and in a way that you are probably a little naive. That might be their presumption, but with the Hermit card here, what happens is that presumption is, or that facade gets broken away quite quickly in their awareness or in their energy, because with the Hermit it becomes quite evident with the way you share your thoughts, or the perspective that you have about certain things, that it's quite deep rooted, that the wisdom that you have is quite ancient, or it's, even if it's not about ancient wisdom, but it's more so coming from a place of a lot of learnings, a lot of inner and self reflection, or reflection, or wisdom, and wisdom gained from reflection on other people's behaviors, or relationships in general. And so they are actually amazed by the maturity that you have, and they might not be able to verbalize this. And even after the Hermit, we have the Ten of Cups. So we are going from a 9 to a 10 in an unconventional manner, yet it's, again, progressive energy. So you're progressively amazed people. And with the Ten of Cups, what I'm also receiving is that you are that ray of, sunshine, that bright sunlight, that starlight in a lot of people's darker days. And also, what I'm receiving is that even though you shine so bright, even though you shine so bright, you have the capacity to move towards what's better for you emotionally. You leave behind what is, holding you back, what is not helping you, what is not helping you grow. So again, that mindset energy, what doesn't serve your mind, or your capacity to embrace life in its fullness, in its entirety, you are more than willing to let go of that, especially emotionally. And people may not be able to verbalize this because it's not clear to them energetically, but they perceive it in their subconscious in some way, shape, or form. The top deck energy is Two of Swords and the Lovers card, which is again you, Gemini, and that Mercury energy. And interestingly enough, with the Two of Swords being represented here the way it is, what I'm receiving, so top deck energy is representing what is a compliment that you evidently receive from people, or it might be evident in their behavior towards you. So the Two of Swords, I do perceive that this doesn't, it's not pointing towards, stalemate energy, but more so how it's more so play fight when it comes to you, when people are arguing or sharing their thoughts, or whatever the discussions that happen, the debates that happen, you don't take it too seriously. You definitely, um and with the Lovers card also, the phrase that was coming to my mind was, you don't take a lot of words, a lot of perspectives or beliefs too seriously, but you're sincere in the way you approach anybody, and even life itself, and the mindset you have around life. The choices that you make are very quite sincere, comes from your deepest desire, not just deepest desires, but the deepest truths that you hold within your heart, which is a mix of your masculine and feminine energy, a good balance of your masculine and feminine energy. And you don't take arguments or what people might say, especially negatively, too seriously, yet you are quite sincere in the way you experience life and how you move about in life. So that probably is something you might get complimented for, that you are probably not serious but quite sincere in just how you move about in life, the approach you have towards others, towards yourself, and the whole beliefs that you hold within your core. You are very sincere about it, and this is a compliment you evidently might receive from others. Then we have a compliment you do not get to hear, and with the Seven of Wands, what it tells me is um, uncharted territories. Your courage to dive into uncharted territories is something you may not get a compliment for, especially when you know the odds are stacked against you. You have the courage to move forward and still, take up that adventure and move into that uncharted territory, just to understand, just to become even more aware, to tap into even more consciousness within yourself and even more awareness within yourself. Like, what is it, why is this uncharted, right? And how does it make you feel uncomfortable, or what kind of discomfort does it create within you? And so you make it a point to address it, at least by taking the first step, and that expands your awareness. So your courage to do that is something you may not get a compliment for, Gemini. So, Gemini, that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for joining, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.